All right, cool. reminds me. I need to, let's see here. Where is that robo factory? Alright, repair bot, no, scavenger bot. Oh, there's no, okay. I have to move that material physically. Oh. No. Not this, no. Inventory. Okay. Oh, there we go. There it is. What? Go get some stuff. Patrol. Interesting. Okay. See if it goes out there and does a thing. One waypoint. Oh, okay. Delete. New. Alright, so let's go from here. See what it does. I don't know. I don't know. It's too much brain for right now. I'm trying to build stuff. Okay. Alright, so this is all well and good. So then how do I reconnect it into here? So I'm thinking I'm going to have to change this to that. What the heck was that? That was a new sound. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna put another. So if I put one of those here. I'm gonna do that instead.
Health critical.
Ow! I have to go down here now. Do I have more? Oh, I don't have any more silicon. Alright, well. Products. Let's see, disassemble. What do we have? A lot of. I get 1,000 of those. I get a bunch of those. Could disassemble these firearms. Yeah. So let's see, we'll disassemble these things. And where are all the firearms at? Alright, and we'll take 5 of those. something? Guess it's trying to find me. Let me see. Let's come down here and look. Alright. Did it put it in here? No. I don't know. I don't know. It's just...
Inventory full.
Oh, jeez. What's going on? Why are you just sitting out here?
Energy low.
Okay, so character, he's running around. Frickin' wish it would walk a little slower. Welcome to the tower. I don't know if I've shown this off yet. Probably I haven't. This was completed shortly after the conclusion of my recordings last episode. But the thing that I want to bring you here to see first and foremost is this. So, of course, it's very difficult to see with the way that SE renders these holographs. They're very translucent. Translucent? Yeah, that's what I want. But I think that I have come up with the final design of the remodel of this base. But because I've done some minor tweaking and stuff to the blocks that I've already put down, I'm going to have to disassemble large portions of the base. I'm going to try and use my super awesome tools, the build and repairs, to try and accelerate the operation. Yeah, so that's that, and I just wanted to show that I have something. The first and foremost, but next I need to make a projector and locate it somewhere. Somewhere where it's going to be safe from the onslaught of stuff. In case you're wondering, the reason why I am in the process of completely, well, almost completely grinding down the entire base is because when I created the modified version of this, rebuilt it and everything else in Creative, I did make a lot of
Inventory full.
lot of changes in areas that had already had things in there. So instead of struggling to remember where I made changes and where I didn't make changes, I figure that the easiest way is just to go ahead and start from the floor up. Like one of the major changes. Hello.
Fuel critical.
One of the major changes is that I had placed 2 build and repairs under each of the ramps. And they've been their area of influence, I guess we'll call it, have been optimized so that they'll reach out and take care of all the enemies that come in. Well, at least within 150 meter radius, rectangular area around the base. And I felt that that was a really good choice because of the size of the base, the distance that I'm allowing the turrets to kill the AI. This way I don't have to continually run out there and collect all of the bounty. What's the oxygen tank look like? Oh, it's 95%. Okay, so that's fine. I think I'm gonna have to head back just because I'll be low on food, because I didn't bring much in the way of food. Crisps, yeah.
Fuel critical. Low.
Hours. It has taken many, many hours to come to this point. So let's wander over here to the hello table. Maybe over here, maybe. My character is running around and I don't like it. So, as I had pointed out earlier, I have an extensively modified version of this base that I created in Creative because I can't seem to think when I'm recording, and relied mostly on the nanobots and the projector to do all of the major heavy lifting on this. There are some things that are still not completed because, well, projections do not allow for subgrids. So, like the algae farms, and then there's a couple of connecting situations down in the garages that I need to finish up. But before that, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that just so it's not on there anymore. And even shut it off. And so now it's time to just kind of take you around while it's still dark out, because there are some things of this that are best seen at night, like the red lights inside this control tower that is overlooking the landing pads, which are presently not lit up, but are sensor driven. So let's come out here. So this is the upper floor. I couldn't really figure out a good way to have some kind of like crew quarters, so I made these guys. A couple of panels here, a bed, couch, and nice little windows looking up at the wind turbines. They're both the same. I think they turned out okay. You know, I tried to, each got a light, and tried to make them, you know, nice. I don't know how many times I've run into this. This here is for the algae farms, but since I haven't got that completed yet, I will have to reprogram that afterwards. You remember these? I did make a change, though. So, instead of the lights, the troffer lights being in the ceiling, I decided to recess the inset lights above the passages, and then do a little decorative thing with the interior block with the pipes, and put those in. And I mean, that's the major thing. Well, I got major thing, yeah. I mean, I did kind of terminate this just so I could have another light at the end. Put a nice little interior block there with the little ports and buttons exposed. Yeah. And you can see the floor from here that I used the Fandangly Fancy floor blocks that have the markings on them and stuff. There's the projector I've been using. And this is that's set up for all of them. I have a button panel that controls the lights on all of them. And each one has its own. Here's the oxygen tank. We got it going down here to a survival kit. And a food processor. Yeah. So, sustenance. This is the stairwell. The old base kind of ended right around in this area. I placed the original vanilla, well, non-DLC refinery with 2 yield and 2 power modules on there. There's 2 oxygen hydrogen generators, 2 assemblers, and the assemblers have 2 speed modules, and each has a power module too, power efficiency. Back here, we've expanded our batteries. We've got a cargo access terminal and that. I kind of went a little different with the lighting up here. I put these windows, kind of, I don't know what kind of architecture you would call that, but I think it looks nice. Oh, you know what? I could put some some supports there. I'll do that later. Okay, so the stomach is yeah, I'm not been paying attention to my food, so okay, so we've got nice little windows to look into the garages. We got these wonderful fandangly fancy doors. Some piping and some lights. Hallways kind of the same, sort of, kind of. We come in here, sensor-controlled lights, and in here is where I'm going to put the connector on a small, medium-sized hinge. We'll do that shortly. We got a cargo terminal. A cargo terminal. This in both the this garage and the other garage. Have a refill station, you know. Timers. You know, I haven't actually run this one yet. Let's see. Okay, so let's open that door. So you can see that this door is open, that door is open, lights are white, and the hangar doors are open or off. So I throw my helmet on, and we're going to hit the button for the exit. That's supposed to close. I have to program that in. So now that the air pressure in here went to 0, that's locked. This is supposed to get locked, but I gotta fix the timer. And we come out here, we've got a control panel for out here, we've got our guns, got some spotlights, got some other lights out here to light up the ramp, the turrets, and yeah, did I say the sensor? Yeah, sensors for the ramp lights, which kind of override the system in here where it turns on the ramp lights for departure. And so I'll go ahead and do the close. These lights didn't do anything, so I'm going to take a look at the programming. Okay, and we'll just repressurize, and as soon as it gets pressurized, beep, and it's all good to go. So I got a little bit more programming to do, but that's kind of trivial stuff. Let's see here. What else? I think I have shown you the airlocks. They're pretty much the same. The only thing I did was I put in an inset light instead of having 3 troffer lights, just for kind of a style thing. But tried to make this kind of interesting. It's all right. So, oh, what am I doing? Let's go for a walk out here, huh? Okay, so I come out here, and that sensor right there, I had to find it, turns on these pad lights, and then the little blue lights around the connector. And I purposely, well, it's kind of purposely, there's a conveyor that runs underneath there, so I couldn't put the blue light over here. But this is also, or if I have a craft that's above, it will illuminate this pad. Just like this. I think it's kind of nifty. I turned down let's see here. Fall off. You know, oh, I just got the radius kind of small. So the blue lights are more for just points of light, not to illuminate. And then, of course, these other lights are to illuminate the pad. So, you know what? Let me close this door real quick. Run over here. Got turrets on the sides, turrets up on the top. Oh, hey, ho, ho! Let's get inside so I don't destroy the base. Alright. Good. They're cleaning stuff up. All right. Okay. So now we're in here. Got 2 armories. And then the entrance into the corridor to go inside. I got the 2 walkways to go out to the ramps, or I mean the pads. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, there's not a whole lot. It's just the time spent to. This is the way the hallway looks. Got a air vent in there and everything. Yeah, is there anything else? You can see that, let me go over here. You can see the minor differences in the hangar. This one is like 1 block longer, and you have 3 airtight hangar doors tall. I had to do this for ceiling. But you come over here, and this is kind of a smaller one. It's a little shorter, so this beam is not here. So this is back by 1, and it's only 2 tall. But all of this back here is identical to the other side. So yeah, I think is that it? I think that is it. Alright, so I guess I gotta get to work. I got some other things to do. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix these, because of course the projectors don't project small, or whatchamacallits, multiple grids. So let me grab some of this. I think that's enough. So let's go with this guy. I want to. Oh, I need to change that. First off, that needs to be a medium. So let's go ahead and add a medium head. Then, are the lights on in here? I guess. Well, let me turn these on because that. Maybe I need to make those lights brighter. Let's see here. There we go. Come on. 5. Will you? On there. Why are you not letting me put? Such a pain. Such a pain. All right. So this guy. It's so shiny though. I wish that they didn't make the carbon fiber so shiny. And that's kind of dark. That's kind of Alright, you know what? We'll do that. And first off, I'm going to go ahead and color that. Okay. And then I want to have the other hinge. Right, I guess I don't have a hinge on here. Alright, so I need to place this so that the tab is to the back. Okay. And that means that when I go a positive velocity, it should come forward. Guess I should wait for it to get finished. There we go. Okay, and then because I want to have consistency with the top, I'm going to go ahead and color that. And then I'm going to go ahead, because I like to have things, you know, a certain color palette pattern thing. And I believe that's right. All right. Now I want to add on. Let's go with one of these guys. What? Oh, we got multiple buttons. Multi-button. Do I want to have a multi-button? Nah, just a single button. I'm going to put the single button there. And then I want to put a control panel there. Just because. Alright, and so this is hangar B, or garage B. So let's change this, let's get this all this stuff named here. Okay, so I am now officially out of stuff. So I'm going to have to go and do some mining. I really do need to get some food too.